Alright, so let's get settled. This is the seat. You can see the steering wheel, the pedals at the bottom, and the shifter knob. So these are the three pedals that you're going to be working with. As you can see, on the far right is your gas pedal, in the middle is your brake, and on the left hand side, this is the clutch. This is your shifter. This is going to be the e-brake handle that we will be using after. And this is the RPM and miles per hour gauge that we will be focusing on in a little bit. So first, to start the car, we're going to put the key in the ignition, as so. Any normal car will do. Now, the key to driving a standard car is that you have to have the clutch engaged in order for the car to start. So what we're going to do, as you can't see in the video, but I will explain it, you're going to hold down the clutch. So you're going to press the clutch in. You don't need to hold on anything else. And you're going to simply start the car. Always make sure this is in neutral. Neutral is in the centermost point of the shifter. If this is not in neutral, your car will either not start or it will jerk forward. Once this is in neutral, you can release the clutch. Now I'm going to be showing you the gears. First of all, you want to make sure it is in neutral. You want to engage the clutch with your left foot. This is going to be first gear. Second gear is straight down. Third gear is diagonal up into the center. Fourth gear is straight down from third. Fifth gear is up diagonal from the right. And sixth gear is all the way down to the right. Now, if you need to go back into neutral, you can throw it back into the position and disengage the clutch. Also, in certain vehicles, the reverse is in different orders. For this specific vehicle, you press down to the right and in reverse. Where sixth is, except you push down, and then disengage the clutch when you're in neutral. So before you start moving the car, because it won't go anywhere if you don't disengage the e-brake, simply hold down the clutch and the brake just to be sure, press, and drop down. Now we're going to be getting the car in motion. So when you start, you want to engage the clutch with your left foot. Keep your right foot on the brake so that if you're on a hill or anything, the car does not move forward or back. And you are going to put the car in first gear, as I showed you previously, and you're going to slowly give it a little bit of gas while you disengage the clutch. And then once you are in first gear coasting, you do not have to have the clutch engaged. So we are in first gear, as I just showed you. Now we're going to be moving into, we'll try second and third gear. Now with the clutch engaged, we're going to start off, as I showed you before, in first gear. And then as your RPMs increase, you want to engage the clutch, shift into second, and repeat the process. So on and so forth with third, fourth, up to sixth. Now you know how to drive a manual car. Those are the very basics of this tutorial. Then when you come to a stop, make sure your foot is on the brake and you are in the neutral position. That way you don't roll either forward or back if you're on a slant or incline. Make sure you engage the e-brake as so, and then simply turn off the car. Thank you for watching.